Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of this game, Tournament Fishing. It is a deck building fishing game. I did get this special box, so I'm not going to be able to show you the game without actually having to open it up and get all the details from it. So let's go ahead and get into that. Along with this game came, I don't know if they were extra or not, we'll see in here. Oh, if I can get it open. There we go. Sorry. Alright. Along with it came some dice. I don't know if they're extra. I might just ordered extra dice. And then a bunch of sleeves. For Paladin brand sleeves. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't mind the Paladin brand sleeves when it comes to a board game. I think they're great. For a deck building game, I just don't think they hold up very well for shuffling. So, maybe for the cards that don't need to be shuffled. But you can see inside of here, it's got an etching of a bass. Or as I would call them, trash fish. But, there we go. Alright. So, we got the rule book here right off the bat. You can see it here. And let you know right off the bat, components. And man, it's some thick paper. I'll give them that. Nice thick paper there. We got the card anatomy breakdown, the setup, the overview. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 8 pages of rules, and then solo and co-op modes here. And then just gives you some aids basically in the back, along with some other references and whatnot. So hoping it will at least show. Maybe it did, and I just missed it. Yeah, I was looking for like the playtime and whatnot. I guess I could have looked that up before going into this video. Just didn't hit me. I figured it'd be in the rule book and showing. I mean, this shows 1 or 5 players, so I don't know if this adds another player. We know solo for sure. I just don't know if the base game goes to 1 to 4 or if this one goes to 1 to 5. I'll look that up and add it on the video. But just with the night fishing expansion here, it says 1 or 5 players, 45 minutes to play, ages 14 plus. We'll wait to get inside of that until we look at all this other stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the playmat here. This is something I talked about on another video that, now granted we knew it was going to happen with this box, but I am enjoying the games more that make sure that they're going to playmats, which I do like a little bit more than a board in most states, or most cases. Oh my goodness, I cannot get this out of here. Well, I don't need the packaging, so we're going to just destroy that. But in most cases, I do enjoy I think the playmats are better, but I do realize there's some people out there that either you can't use the playmats due to the material it's made out of. So I know that causes some hindrances. Well, I might need to even zoom out. I'm already zoomed out enough for the whole playmat. You can see it here. I will give it, it's got a nice stitching on it. And spot for all the cards and the areas and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and just leave that up as we go through this. And it says I figured these are just extra dice. I thought I remembered that I ordered extra dice. So alright. We'll go through all the little bits here before we go through the cards. And looks like we have the same dice, just in wood, as I just threw one all over the floor. I'll pick that up later. And then we just got some other little wooden bits. Looks like 2 of each of them. And then a bobber. Alright. Where do you begin? Guess we'll take a closer look at the cards. I mean, I was expecting most of this video to be looking at cards. since it is a deck building game. But we'll go ahead and look at that. Alright, we'll take a quick look at these cards now I got them opened up. These are the player aids here. So definitely 4 players. Sounds like this one adds the 5th player, because we have 4 player aids here, along with the starting angler deck. You can see the back of all the cards since it is a deck building game. Like I said, that's my only issue with the Paladin sleeves, is I just don't think they can hold up to a lot. If you play the game a lot, there's going to be a lot of shuffling, so you're just going to rip through them. I'd prefer something like a Dragon Shield a little bit more, for at least the main deck cards or anything that's going to be going into the main deck. But like some of these other decks, where you're only going to probably shuffle them beginning of the game, then I'm fine with that. So this says here it's the weather deck. And then the back, it's got an AI angler. Now this was a thing that, or no, it wasn't this. It's the, when we get to it, the time of day. Like this I like. I like the random events. That's cool. And I guess it could have shown the AI, but it's just going to be showing where the AI is fishing, what the AI is doing. Probably in the same vein of with other games where like you're going to flip that over. That's showing what they're doing and then what type of weather it is. So, and then here is the locations deck. You can see beautiful artwork on the back of that. And this will probably be its own deck, and since it's not ones that'll be mixed in, these would be great. Especially since you want the clear so you can see the beautiful artwork. And then this says rods and boats deck, so this will be mixed into, there'll be things you can get for different types of fishing. So upgrades. And this is the clock AI deck. This is one, I get it. It makes more sense to do it by the time, and it makes sense to the way fishing really works. I just know me, and now this is going to be randomized. I'm not going to sit there and, when I'm looking at deck building, I want the randomness. I'm not looking at this. And I know some people, they're anti the randomness, but that's what I'm looking for. And this is definitely going to be one of those random games. This is, if you don't want to use the dice, you can use the deck instead of rolling the dice to see what results you get on. As you can see here, shows you all the different results. And I guess I need to show the dice too. But you'll see all these on the dice. Someone like me will never use the fight deck. I mean, it'll be there for people who don't want the randomness, but I assume anyone who uses that just, you're not here to play a game. You want something other than a game. I want my dice rolling. Give me my Ameritrash. Give me my dice rolling. And where's the black one? Oh, that's right. I dropped the black dice. Haha. So I'm going to have to open up one of these. Alright, show you the dice. And then we'll get into the main deck. And you can see that's where a majority of the cards are. So this is going to be the main meat of the game as far as what you're getting to go out there and try to catch your fish with. And you can see multiples of a bunch of different cards. I'm flipping through these pretty quickly, so may not see every single thing in here. But you can see a ton of different things. The perfect spot. And you can see that once you sleeve these up, they left space for that. And then we have the lake deck here, which will be spread out. and that's where you'll be randomly in different parts of the lake trying to see what you catch. There's that catfish. And the alligator gar. Saw that. Snag, backlash, hotspot. So the lake deck. And now I went ahead and cut this open. We'll take a look now at the expansion, which sounds like it adds another player plus extra stuff. And it even says here, night fishing expansion, standalone solo games, standard game add-on. It'll let you know everything right there. It does say standalone solo game, so I guess you could play solo with just this, which would make sense. If it's adding an extra player, then it would be its own standalone solo game. That would make sense. But we have the night fishing expansion. Little small book. Let you know the setup, the overview. Probably all the same stuff you're seeing in the other one, with just the differences of the night fishing. And I'll keep these separate just in case. Alright, so like I said, 5th player aid. Then we have the fight deck for the expansion, which you can see is smaller. Then we have the times along with a third AI angler. You can see what the third AI angler does here. And then as you're fishing overnight, then you have the night lake deck. Which looks like basically the same fish for the most part, but different on the things it's going to take to get them and whatnot, because it is nighttime fishing, like the turtle. And then you have, which some of these are probably the, yeah, like that was probably the starter deck right there, along with the new cards, which you could probably mix in. I'm not going to till after I play the game and check, but if not, it looks like just going to add more stuff, which more stuff's always good. But it's cool that it's a little standalone. That way, if you just wanted to get just the game, you could just get that box and you would have everything you need right there. You wouldn't need all this. You could just play that. And if not, then you got everything in here looking like a tackle box for the most part. Put all my stuff in there. Put that there. Alright. Cool. Well, with that, we'll get this sleeved up, try it out at the shop, see what it's all about. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.